Tonight, a woman who shot an intruder who tried to break into her home says that she feels like she's been victimized again, but this time by the state of California. It was 4 years ago that Nadine Teeter shot Michael Lugo, who managed to escape in a car driven by his own mother. Well, he and his mother went to prison, but now she's been released. Patrick Healy is live in San Fernando with reaction from the victim. Patrick?
Chuck, she feels blindsided. The last time she saw the mother and son burglary team was at this courthouse at their sentencing. That was 2 years ago. The mother received a sentence of 13 years, but now 2 years later, she's learned that she's out.
I couldn't believe it.
The last Nadine Teeter had heard, the man who burglarized her home, Michael Lugo, had more than 8 years to go on his sentence. His getaway driver, his mother, Cynthia Brandon, had more than 11 years left. Then came the phone message.
Be advised that we will be releasing inmate Brandon on a compassion release.
I listened to this message and went into complete panic mode. How can that happen?
Her mind flashed back to the burglary. She'd been home alone when a man tried to open her front door, then went around back. She got her handgun and went into the backyard.
I really thought he was going to rape me.
She fired 3 times, sending him back over the gate. Deputies later found the wounded Lugo being driven off by his mother. Both were convicted of burglary. She faced the longer term with more priors.
Michael Lugo actually asked the judge to be lenient on her sentence because she was sick. The judge said the only person he had compassion for was me and sentenced them both to the max.
Teeter recalls at the time there was mention of Brandon having cancer. Last year she was notified by the DA that Brandon was seeking a compassionate release, and Teeter wrote a letter to the parole board asking that she be consulted and included in the proceeding. She says she heard nothing further till Friday's phone messages from the corrections department informing her Brandon was to be released last Saturday.
I don't care how ill she is. She did a crime. She was sentenced. She should fulfill her sentence.
By way of comparison, 2 years ago, another inmate with cancer, Susan Atkins of the infamous Manson family, had been denied compassionate release. Atkins died in prison. Tonight, we were unable to reach Brandon or her current attorney. NBC4 legal analyst Robin Sachs says compassionate releases are extraordinarily rare, and like Teeter, she'd like to know more about the circumstances, how this release came about. Live at the San Fernando Courthouse, Patrick Healy, Channel 4 News.